Hello, hi everyone. Hope you guys are having a great day. Happy Wednesday evening to all of you. This is Lai here, and together we have Mei Fang. Mei Fang, you want to say hi to everyone
Hi everyone. Hope everyone is having a good evening.
on that part? So I think it's been like 3 weeks since we start doing our LinkedIn live session, where the previous live that we did, I think it was quite astonishing where we actually did it in Bahasa Melayu. There was quite a number of good response from there. Hopefully, if we were to do it next round, then you guys will definitely stay tuned and support us on that part. And coming back for today, this is just a casual discussion that we want to have here because I think everyone has been working from home for the past months. Like from our end, we have been working from home for the past over. I think this is coming to the third month, and that's where, together with Mei Fang and myself, we have decided maybe we just want to have a casual chat on this topic, which is staying motivated while working from home. On that, while we're at it, I think thank you very much to all of you that has been tuning in. Hi, Kiran. Hi, Bashrat and Naresh. Thank you very much for tuning in into this casual session over here. Just want to pass it on to Mei Fang because this is a topic that she has brought it up, which I think is very interesting. A lot of us would be able to resonate on this part. Maybe you want to take it a go. Why do we want to do this topic today?
Okay. Because I think ever since the pandemic, not talking about the first one, the first one, I mean, the MCO, the first MCO, everyone was treating it as a holiday, like the first time ever you can just stay at home and not work, right? So I'm talking about since the second MCO onwards.
Mhm.
Yeah, we start to feel like it's a bit too much to just stay at home and not go out. So MCO 2 and 3, and now I don't know what MCO we are in right now, but yeah, since then, for me personally, I feel there's a difference. So and during this pandemic, somehow the motivation is affected in one way or another. So I'm unable to meet my colleagues, and this makes the job so mundane and feels like I'm on my own all the time. Yeah, yeah, and also I'm unable to meet candidates and clients. So sometimes it's harder to get to know them. Yeah. So everything is only by phone call or video call like this. So yeah, most of the time I feel demotivated from the fact that I'm working on my own. Yeah, without someone across you or someone across your cubicle to actually talk or talk about something else to actually make the work make the day go much faster. So yeah, that's why I suggested we talk about this a little bit today casually. So yeah.
Mhm. I totally agree with you because coming back with my experience, I think for most of you guys that are tuning in, are you guys working from home right now? If it is, maybe you can just leave a chat. Yes, you're working from home during this period, especially from our end because our job requires us to meet up with candidates and clients on a regular basis, and for it, is this is a truth where one of a few of our clients where we actually decided that we wanted to have a catch up since last year, and it's been delayed until right now. We didn't actually have the opportunity to really have a catch up, and most of us would agree working from home is good, but working too much and for the longer period, it may actually cause a lack of motivation. And with our team here in BTC, we are very transparent, and that's something that we always check on each other on that part. And if there's anyone that's feeling otherwise, then we would encourage everyone to raise it up to discuss and so forth. And important, I think from what Weifeng mentioned is being very mundane, right? Not everyone is not going to be able to meet up with people And also to share with you guys, we have moved over to a brand new office during the MCO, 3 weeks before the MCO starts. And I would say until right now, the utilizations of the office is less than 50%. We've been working from home almost 3 months. Just received the TNB electricity bills. Unfortunately, because they couldn't come in, they are still charging us as per what we were actually using the office at 100%. So we're actually paying a lot of money. I think close to 1,000 ringgit per month for electricity bill for 2 months, even though we're not using it. And that's what the thing that they do is that they're going to do a rebate once things go back to normal. But if you can see the cost of running business, not being able to utilize office space is also one of the factor, as what Meifang mentioned. And at the same time, when you're confined in a house, you feel trapped, and that's where sometimes you feel mundane. You're not able to connect with your colleagues. You cannot talk unless you voice it out, saying that hey, let's have a discussion, or sometimes let's have longer meeting sessions on Friday. That's where we really can catch up. But if not, then it's sometimes very difficult for us on that part. So, and thank you to some of you guys who have joined in, business leads and Arpit. Hi to all of you guys over here, and this is something that also we want to share on this topic. Stay motivated, and what we want to do is just between the both of us, we also want to share what are we doing during this past months to stay motivated during this period. Maybe from Meifang, you want to share some of the key things that you have done in order for you to keep the energy up, being at work or at home. What are the things you've been doing?
For me, I do a checklist daily on who I'm going to call. So yeah, because what we do every day is to call candidates, right? So yeah, I do a checklist of who I'm going to call on that day. So once I finish the checklist, I will feel satisfied, and then I reward myself with ice cream at night. Yeah, when my daughter is sleeping. So yeah, it's something that I do just to keep myself on track lah. And also I exercise in the evening. I try to do it at least like 3 times per week. So I exercise by running, jogging in the compound, my apartment compound, and I recently joined a virtual marathon. So this is my first marathon and it's virtual.
Okay.
So yeah, I was surprised. I mean, I didn't know what a virtual marathon was until I actually clicked into it. My friend then suggested me to join, and then I just clicked into the app, and it's actually like a marathon, just that you run on your own pace. And yeah, you can run at home, or you can run at one place, or you can use the treadmill to run, or walk your staircase. So the app actually tracks how much what is the km that you have run, and then once you have achieved the total km that you have signed up for, then they will give you a medal and a t-shirt. So yeah, in one way you are paying to exercise, but at least there is something that is encouraging you to exercise and encouraging you to achieve your goal. So my goal is actually to finish the marathon, which I finished it today. Yeah, it's the 8 km one. Yeah, 8.3 km. Yeah, so I finished my marathon, and I'm waiting for my medal to arrive. So yeah, it's something new to me, and I think I'm going to join another one
Wow.
moving forward.
Wow.
Yes.
So I think right now it's good because I know Meifang swims as well. Maybe after the MCO, when there's actually duathlon or triathlon, then you can actually sign up for it lah. Because I know you can swim, you can run. Maybe if permits, then you can start cycling as well.
Yeah, I really miss swimming, I really miss swimming. I was swimming a lot before this one. Yeah, before the MCO. Before all this pandemic, and when we can use the pool. Now, I'm not sure if I think I still can swim lah, but yeah, we just cannot swim. We cannot go and swim. Yeah.
Understand.
So,
I understand. I think
mm,
that's where most of the people that are staying in condo or in apartments, they will feel it, because that's the reason why you wanted to move into apartment and condo, because that's where you get to use the facilities. But right now, you're not able to use it because of the safety precautions during this COVID itself. So that's one of the key things on that. So hey, let us know. And what about you guys? If those of you that have joined us, please do leave a comment. What are the things that you've been doing right now to keep yourself motivated during this period? We love to hear it from you. Then you can actually put it down, and hopefully some of the things that you've been doing are interesting. Then you can also motivate others to take it on as well, which is great. For specifically for my end, some of the methods that I use to stay motivated is that if some of you guys has been following me on LinkedIn, I focus a lot on motivations, and a lot of the times what I do is that I always follow this quote, which is to focus on what I can do instead of things I cannot do. What I mean about it is that focus on your energy and your emotions, your power into doing the things that you're doing it the right way, things that you can actually add values to the community. Because I know right now there's a lot of negativity that is surrounding us at this moment with the countries and so forth, and we know for the fact that these are things that is out of our control, that we are not able to take things, because sometimes it's just way beyond our jurisdiction. But what we can do right now is to control our emotions. Like myself, I've been spending a lot of time with our family. Every day, me and my wife, we rotate. So my eldest daughter is going for class, virtual class for 3 hours. So we take turns, and as well as picking up hobbies, focusing on things that what I can do, and also one of the key things is always to revisit your goals. And this is something that I always believe in. To some of you guys, if you do have goals that you have set for this year itself, what I always do is that on a monthly basis, I will revisit my goal to see whether if I have actually achieved it. If it's not, then I will revisit, basically keep on overachieving it. And just to share with you guys, if you have been following, I'm wearing orange shirt today, which is resembling our new brand, which is Teh Tarik. And this is, I'd like to take this opportunity just to share with you what this initiative is all about and why is it keeping us motivated in our company. If you notice, during the last years till now, there are a lot of people that is impacted, and more so to our fresh graduates. If you are watching it right now, if you are a fresh graduate, undergraduate studying in college and universities, you'll be able to feel it, because I've spoken to a HR today where she just graduated from university. Fortunately, she did an internship with the company, which then absorbed her to basically start work. She's working right now for the past few months. But unfortunate is that there's still a lot of the course that are still looking for job opportunity. And this is where we feel strongly, because if you notice in the country right now, a lot of people are raising white flags and so forth. And what we do is that all of us are in recruitment. So we wanted to add value into the community. This is something that we are good in. This is something that we can immediately make an impact, especially during this pandemic itself. So last year till to date, we have organized 4 virtual career fair. And during before the lockdown, together with our colleagues, we were discussing how can we continue to contribute into this employability of our graduates, because there's no way we're going to have face-to-face career fair, not last year and not even this year. We're not sure about next year. But what we want to do is that we want to make a drastic action so that we can help to contribute. That's where we decided to set up this platform, which is called Teh Tarik. It serves as the mediator between college, universities, and as well as hiring companies. So our main goal is that we want to focus on 3 categories: students that are going for internship, fresh graduates, and as well as graduates that have graduated within the first 1 to 3 years. If you fall into this category, stay tuned, because we have a lot of exciting things that is happening right now. And it's very fortunate that ever since we launched the website, which was available as of last month, UITM Puncak Alam Selangor actually reached out to us, and they collaborated. They wanted to collaborate with us. And this is where what we do is that, let me just share with you over here, is that we are officially collaborating with UITM Puncak Alam Selangor for their upcoming virtual career fair, which consists more than 13 faculties with over 7,000 students. And what we want to do is that we want to help to impact all of these students to secure internship and to secure jobs. That is one of our biggest mission to be able to add values to the country, because we know for the fact a lot of my friends that are contributing food, money, and so forth. But we believe that this is the best way that we can contribute, and that's where we are partnering with a lot of reputable companies, and we hope to continue this effort on months to come so that we can continue to collaborate with more universities, more companies, and help to aim to increase the employability of our graduates in Malaysia. So that's our main goal over here. And this is basically how our website looks like. If you have the opportunity, please go on over to our website, which is tehtarik.com.my. Why do we use teh tarik? As I mentioned on my LinkedIn post, teh tarik is one of our Malaysians' favorite drinks, and it's easy for us to resemblance this brand name into this job portal. It's very easy. So when people ask you, have you used teh tarik before? Think of us, think of this platform, as we aim to increase employability of our graduates in Malaysia. So join us on this effort on that. So stay tuned. We're going to unveil more information with you guys on a regular basis. And we're so excited to be able to directly impact thousands of students of UiTM Puncak Alam Selangor. And we look forward to work with more hiring companies in the weeks to come. And subsequently, we'll open up to other universities as well. So if you're watching this or you're watching a replay, please stay tuned. And we want to work with you. We want to collaborate with you. Okay? So stay tuned on that part. Thank you very much. So let's go down into some comments over here. Thank you to all of you that have joined in. Dilashini, Kalani. Oh, there's person Kohong says that cooking is one of his things to stay motivated right now over there, which is good. I think maybe one of the days you can show us some of the things that you have done when it comes to cooking. And Asha mentioned that starting reading self-help books and pick up candle making as a hobby. This is great. If you can, whatever books that you're reading right now, please feel free to share with us some of the books, because I believe that it will be useful to all of us to increase our knowledge as well. From Johan, it says that calling, you guys are saying about it, you're calling some friends and rekindle some old memories, daily day brisk walking on neighborhood, subscribe to Netflix, enjoying the movies that I don't get to do in the past. That's what they say, right? You can basically do a Netflix and chill on that. Brisk walk, I think Mei Fang can definitely relate to it, because she's officially a marathon runner right now. On that part. So Aaron mentioned, it's durian season. I've been busy hunting for great durian deals. Let us know if you can basically get any good deals, right? My family and I think even Mei Fang, we are a very huge durian fans on that part. So if you manage to get, please message me. I'll be more than happy to look at some of these deals, and perhaps I can get some for my family members as well on that. And from King Sun, I have a program for graduates to go to management training starting from 2004 Singapore dollar to 2006 Singapore dollar. On that, maybe what you can do is that thank you for sharing this, King Sun. If you can, maybe you can post it on your LinkedIn, and then you can basically tag us so that we'll be able to understand it and see what we can do to help out individuals as well. So please let us know. Hopefully, if this is useful, then we can encourage and we can help more students to get secure employment and things like that. All right. Thank you very much. And keep it coming. Whatever things that you've been doing to stay motivated, please continue to share. We love to hear it from you on that sense. And here comes a very important thing that we would like to share over here. What should you do if you're feeling demotivated at this very moment? What should you do? All right. So there are three things that we have highlighted. The first one that we said is that communicate regularly. And this is something I've mentioned in the earlier. It's have that open conversation with your colleagues, with your management teams, especially for those of you who feel left out because you're constantly working from home. Sometimes without messaging or emails, it's not enough. to basically have that discussion, because back in the office, I know sometimes you may have tea break session, you may have lunch sessions, or even after office session with your colleagues, but you're not able to do so. I know most of us are social animals. We need to go out and have that relationship with our colleagues and even friends. So if you're not able to do so, please do have that regular catch up. And what I'm doing right now with my friends as well is sometimes on weekends, on Friday, we have a regular Zoom sessions where we spend a few hours just to chit chat, just to get to know each other, what are the things that's happening. And always, if you guys are further away from your families, now is the best time to continuously get in touch, call your family members. If there are any important things that you need to share, please do communicate with them on a regular basis, because this will help to boost up the morale and as well as to keep you motivated during this tough time. I am uh, I am a testament into it, and with the open relationship that we have with our colleagues, that's why we always crack jokes. We talk to each other almost on a regular basis, even though it's non-work related. We just want to know how's things happening right now, and then we can discuss on other things as well. So that's on the first thing. So there are three things I would like to share. If you guys have any comments when it comes to what the things you should do, if you're feeling demotivated, please put in a comment. We'll be more than happy to share it with everyone over here. Okay. So moving on to the second one, maybe Mifang we can share on this. Start a hobby.
Yeah, start a hobby. I see from the comments that there are many new hobbies that came up during the MCO, things that we normally do not do before this. Yeah, so this is the time that we realize that life is really more than that, more than working and coming back to work. So there's something. I mean, we can always start a hobby. Do something that we like to do after working hours. So for me, it's running. Other than running, I also have this what I call it painting. Yeah, I do some painting as well with the acrylic paint. So yeah, I just buy the canvas and then do some paintings. So I think for Lai, he has some turtles.
Yes,
he
let
bought
me share with you guys.
he
I
bought
have
some
a turtle
turtles.
over here. You can see there's Ninja Turtle that I have right now. Is just next to
Like,
me.
sorry, it's tortoise, right? Tortoise, not
Tortoise is tortoise.
tortoise.
I
Yeah.
have five tortoise. I'm a owner of five tortoise right now during this period.
Yeah, starting a hobby is something that can make you, once you have finished work, you can start doing your hobby, and maybe perhaps if you're too bored, too you do not know how to continue working, then you can just shift a little bit, take a break, and then do your hobby, and then go back to work. So for me, it's like after running, sometimes I have more energy, or I feel more refreshed, and then I continue doing my work at night after the run, after my dinner, of course. So that's something that I practice now. So and other than that, yeah, third
Hmm.
one is to strike a balance between work and personal time. So I think many people say that working from home, you're actually working longer hours compared to in the office because you're constantly online and people expect you to be online all the time. So I think it's a good idea to actually segregate your time. Working hours is working hours. You make it fixed from 9 to 5 or whatever time that it used to be in the office. Then after that, you switch off your laptop and then you have your personal time with your family and all that. So yeah, I think it's important to have that known to your colleagues or your boss that you would like to work at that period of time, and then after that you would like to have a break or you would like to be off lah. So yeah, it doesn't mean that you cannot be contacted, but it just means that every day you practice a certain period of time of working in front of the computer and not just constantly 24 hours or 24 or always on the line, always online. So yeah, I think this is my thought lah.
Hmm. I totally agree with you. There's and I believe that most of you guys would have said this is that working from home nowadays is longer hours because why? Because a lot of the things that could be done in the office, where it's just a normal catch up. Hey, what's the status of this project? You can just go over to the other cubicle to check with your colleagues. But now everyone's working from home. Sometimes they're busy with their own priorities. You're not being able to get this updates. Sometimes tend to be delayed, and because everyone is consciously online, so there are also perceptions is that okay, since you're at home, you should be reachable and so forth. uh, Although productivity wise is still there, but in terms of the morale has definitely gone down because that's where you're not able to really distinguish uh, what when is a good time for you to basically go and do your own stuff and so forth. So that's very important. So as managerial, so please do take note on this. So if you do foresee that there are certain period where your colleagues or your team members are working extras, please just check with them. Say, hey, how's things? Is this working hours? Is it good for you? Or if it's not, then maybe be a bit more flexible. I know for the fact some of the people say that I may take a break from 4 to 6 and I will continue on after dinner from 8 to 10 just to recover the time. Because why? The deadline is tomorrow. I will still deliver it. So be flexible. So I think during this period, the leadership really pays into it. So not just micromanaging them, you really have to sit down and work from 9 to 6. Be a bit more flexible so that people can take some time. Like me myself, I will take some time to spend time with my kids and now with my five tortoise as well on that part. So don't be too harsh when it comes to working hours on that part. So I totally agree with you, Meifang, on that. And come, let's take a look at the comments. I think from okay, let's see first. Sandeep mentioned that right now he's looking at data science upskilling, which is good. I think data science is the way to go. More and more companies are looking for this people with good talents in data science. This is the right path, and if you be able to pursue this and make it as a hobby and subsequently to make it a profession, I believe this is a very good initiative. Uh, for Zaho, he said gardening is a great hobby. I agree with you. One of the things that my father-in-law is doing in Penang is that he basically has just chopped down his coconut tree and is going to be building up basically a glass house at the side of the house because he wants to start gardening and planting vegetable next to the house. So I haven't gotten a chance to go back to Penang for months right now. So hopefully, that when there's an opportunity for me to travel back, I'll be more than happy to do a quick video and share with you guys. And maybe you can let us know as well, Zaho, what would be the right gardening if you're doing flower planting, vegetable, what would be the easiest way if anyone were to come in and would like to join? Okay. Uh, and yes, over here, wow, you hi to you as well, over here in Ching. So, and he said that your newfound hobby is karaoke during MCO. Uh, Definitely, if this is a very good stress relief on that part. I haven't been to karaoke session for I think coming to 2 years right now. But I believe this is a very good hobby to release your stress, your tension over there. Just make sure that you do it at the right time so that your neighbors, whether they are impressed by your voice or they could be saying that it's a bit too much. Jokes aside on that over there. And the last coming in from Zaho, agree that break in terms of the routine and doing some physical chores is effective, which I believe so. And this is also something that I always tell our colleagues. So if you need to take a break, please take a break. There's no way that you can basically call uh, to basically sit and just do 9 to 6 on that part. So it doesn't work during this work from home. Even I myself, sometimes I may actually, after putting my daughters to bed, I may start working from 12 a.m. to 2 p.m. as well, 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. as well. So it really, the flexibility is always there. So you just make sure that you're able to deliver according to the timeline over there. All right. So that's great. Uh, and you mentioned that there's an app that is called WeSing. We can do it online. I have no idea what is this app. Maybe after this, I will try and download it and see what is this about. And maybe you can PM me this your account so that I'll be able to basically be a fan of yours and watch out for your some of your karaoke singing on that. Uh, Black Betty said, I'm very motivated. So please share with us what are your secrets when it comes to being able to maintain and stay motivated during this period. I think a lot of people will be very interested to find out on that. Uh, we sing online karaoke. Okay, understand. Let me find it out later on. What is this app all about? Maybe I can try and download it later. Thank you for sharing. And Zaho mentioned if it is maintaining a few plants around you, home office, office premises, or that would be great. I think that would be a good start, especially for majority of us that are new into planting. I think it takes a lot of efforts over there. I don't dare to say that I have physical plants, but I do have some artificial plants that I'm currently putting on my my tortoise house right now. Hopefully, it stays that way on that part. So I think these are some of the comments that we have here, and we really thank all of you for tuning in uh, for this casual chat here and this topic that we have today. Staying motivated while working from home. Anything that you want to add on, Meifang, from a discussion or casual chat today?
Um, yeah, I have started planting as well. You can see there's one plant at the back.
Yes.
Yeah. So at first when we bought it, there were a few flowers, and then when we brought it home, somehow it didn't bloom the flowers. And then after a few months, we water it, and then we nurture it, and then the flowers started to come up. So yeah, so we were very excited when all the flowers start coming out. So yeah, I think yeah, new hobbies are actually quite fun. Something that we didn't realize that we needed, or something that we didn't realize we could do at home. Even cooking. So there are a lot of things that we can cook by ourselves actually. So I've tried appam bale, and then what is that, the fried sweet potato balls.
Hmm.
Yeah, usually last time we just go out and buy, right? So and now I realize that it's actually easy to make as long as we have the ingredients. So yeah, uh, find a new hobby. Then yeah, I saw a comment also, have pets to keep you company and entertain.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is coming in from Haswavani. Thank you for sharing. Having a pets. So yes, for me, I have. I'm not sure whether if you've seen it. I have five tortoises right now. That is next to me. They are accompanying me at this very moment right now. So if you can see here, there is actually a golden fortune. So this is what we call fortune tortoise. This is what I'm calling it, and I actually have a dog as well, a Pomeranian. So definitely, besides my daughters, I have two daughters, my five tortoise, and a dog. So it really keeps me company at home. When they behave, I'm totally blessed. But when they are not, and that's where I will tell Mei Fang and our colleagues that I need to take a break for half an hour to an hour on that over there. And and you're most welcome, Zhao, over here. And thank you for sharing in that sense. So we definitely enjoys this session today. As mentioned, this is just a casual chat because we believe that during this time, all of us are working from home, we're staying at home, staying safe. Uh, and for those of you guys, uh, please continue to stay in touch with your family, stay at home, stay motivated. Like what Meifang mentioned earlier on, getting a new hobby is great. I also highlighted that being able to communicate regularly with your colleagues, family, and friends will also help a lot. during this period because although we have all of us have smartphones, but we are also disconnected from our surroundings because we are always confined at home. So it's important to communicate regularly. And lastly, I think we found it shared that to strike a balance lah, between work life and personal life, like what uh, we mentioned earlier on, right? In terms of from Johan. So just Netflix and chill. Could also be one of the stress reliever and also to keep you motivated as well on that part. So that's all from our end. Anything else from you, Mefa?
No.
All right. So
Yeah.
thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in over here. So if you do have other tips that you can share with everyone, please, after this session, continue to put it in the comments because later, for those that are not able to watch this live session, they can actually watch the replay of it. As mentioned, this is a casual session. If you have any tips on how to stay motivated, please let us know. And from our end, as we mentioned earlier on, we actually have a brand new brand that is up, which is actually called Teh Tarik. So let me just put up on the screen again. This is basically part of initiative to help to increase the employability for our young graduates in Malaysia. So, whatever possible, this could also be one of the things that to keep you motivated as a man. If you can help others, if you can contribute money, food, and so forth, please continue to do so. Let's do what we can to help those people that are in need during this pandemic itself. All right. So that's all from our end. Uh, Lastly, I think from Zawo as well, improve moral sketching, make trees, and get your daughter to do colors. This is great. Spending more family activities is always a good form of stress release and also to keep you motivated. So that's all from us today. Thank you very much for tuning in. So we hope to have other topics to discuss with everyone in the next few weeks. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
All right, take care from both Mei Fang and myself. Take care, everyone. Have a good Wednesday evening. Bye.